Okay, we're going to start by defining the word performance quality. Who can tell me what they think performance quality means? No takers. Perfect. That's what I wanted. Oh, Shaylee, tell me.
Like certain elements that add to one's performance, like for example, facial expression, hand movement, dance quality, I don't know. Hand movement, like don't bend, sorry, add energy throughout your hands.
Ooh, I like that word.
Dancing, I don't know, dancing well.
Okay.
Knowing your choreography. Or like,
Okay. Kristen.
I think it's the process of taking those elements and performing them to the best of your ability.
Ooh, I like that too. Definition of performance quality. You ready for this? The interrelation between the quality of line control and various dynamics and kinesthetic awareness with the intent of a performance.
So it's like,
Exactly. Who said poem? Thank you, Elliot. Okay. No, that's exactly what was supposed to happen. You're not supposed to know. Because we walk into performance all the time and they're like, let's use performance qualities. And we're like, okay. What does that mean? Quality of line. If you stand up and he's like, I need you to put one hand over your head in fifth position and the other one is in like lower first, that's going to be quality of line. Making sure that everything is extended and it has, what was the word that Shaylee used that I like? Energy. Control. Who wants to try to decode what control means?
know what you're gonna do. Like for example, you have control over your actions. So if you have control over your actions, you can like know like
In normal life, if you control your actions, what are you able to do with them?
you can like choose what you're gonna do instead of like
Choose. I like that. What does that mean? So you can choose, with control of your actions, you can choose, well, I'm going to extend this hand up, or maybe I'm going to let it relax a little bit more. Does that make sense? How fast am I going through things? That's your aspect of control. So it says various dynamics. Somebody tell me dynamics.
I think dynamics are different speeds.
Okay, that's part of it. So what they say dynamics is energy, effort, force, speed, and time.
We have our choreography, but we always like work on specific like tiny little things to make our choreography better.
Give me an example of that.
And like we roll to have our feet in certain positions.
Because that helps with what? We also have like efforts. We're doing like exercise 2 and we see somebody with really good pose and really good like energy and effort, and then we see somebody go like this. That's effort, right? So we want to make sure that we're giving the most effort possible to make sure that our performance looks good, right? And then we have speed and time, making sure that we're like in time with people. If something, it's also talking about like something is supposed to be low energy into fast energy, that's going to be that speed and time, right? Kinesthetic awareness, knowing where you are, knowing how close you are to that person, that you don't smack them in the face. Now that we've kind of broken down the parts of that, I have 3 different videos to show you. And after each little part, what I want to do is go in and be like, well, I saw that a performer did this and this and this, and I need you to use those kinds of words. Tell me the performance qualities they used. Energy, how?
By the movement in their hands.
Ooh, the movement in their hands, so extending their hands all the way out, right?
Their facials and
Facials.
like the energy that they brought like from their facials. It's like you could tell that they felt excited about the music, so they showed that.
Okay.
Memorization, because you
Okay.
could tell that they knew their choreography really well.
Favorite?
They had control over where their flies went.
Ooh, yeah. So you could tell that when they went like this, they knew how they were supposed to go like this, right?
their choreography was slower, so they were able to control their speed.
Those energy shifts, right? How about how they are performing towards the audience? Think about the head. How is that?
It was always facing the audience.
Always facing the audience?
They would lead with their head during some movements.
It's also lifted, right?
Yeah.
So box is way bigger. So like you have to perform to the judges, not necessarily the person in front of you.
They like embodied the music
Okay.
and like
I like that music comment though, because that music's a lot different than the first one, right? So think about your show. Which one's closer? The first one, right? Shaylee?
they would add certain movements to create like a psychotic kind of feel because it's just
I feel like they really like played the characters very well. Like it was not only a competition on how well you could like do the choreography and perform the skills, but also a competition on how well you can act the part as well.
That's a good one. Because there's a lot of character, right? Your guys' character is very like, yay, right?
Sunday fun day.
Exactly. But you take like last season's character, they're completely different, right? There's a difference between the characters that you have to play and that has to come into your performance, right? You have 4 minutes to grab flags, get your hands warm. Look at the person behind you. Okay, that is now your partner. Okay, one of you will spin all 6 exercises. The other one is going to knock you on your performance quality. I need you to look for energy. I need you to look for a lifted chin. I need you to look for the facial expressions. I want you to try to do facial expressions that I know are in your show. Because that is what we're working towards, right? Eval. Start 5 over again. So I need you to remember when the ball is in. Yeah? Okay. Go. Because as soon as your chin got lifted, you also saw the intent in every single count. Did you notice that? Like as soon as your chin got lifted, you're like, oh, I'm performing now. One of the page count of the first 4 counts of that were a lot stronger. So watch your thing. Let's go back to relax in 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 and 0. That's pretty good. I can already tell that some of like the free hands and like the body stuff just needs energy. Like really think about whether it's pushing through the floor, whether it's giving energy all the way through the hand. I just need more intent and energy. Does that make sense? Judy.
Yeah. I like the qualities that Kristen and Shaylee give. Like, they put every single piece of this exercise, like, the way that they would want it to be. Does that make sense? Yeah. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Like when